What's going on, guys? T-Mart here, and today I've got some absolutely great news for you all regarding a huge weapons balancing update coming to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So check out this tweet right here. Snatter says to Michael Condra on Twitter, "I want the shotguns to be buffed." And Condra replies, "Weapon tuning pass underway for all classes," which is great news, right? Right. But wait, we get more information. Check this out. Jovan also asks for a buff to the shotguns, and Condra replies in a little bit more detail this time. He says, "Yeah, shotties need a buff. Working on a full weapons tuning pass with several buffs needed across all classes," which is pretty cool. But wait, there's more. Andy says, "Buffs only, no nerfs please," and Condra replies, "That's where my head is at too." So not only are we getting this huge weapons balancing patch, it's going to change, all kinds of different weapons in all the different classes, but most of what's going to be changed, if not all of what's going to be changed, is buffs, not nerfs. They're going to bring the other weapons that aren't quite competitive with things like, the BAL-27 or the AK-12, the ASM-1. Those are like the god weapons of each tier. They're going to bring the other weapons in those tiers up to that level, which I think is really, really awesome. I'm really, really excited about this. So let me know what you guys think in terms of which weapons should be buffed and stuff like that down in the comments. I was thinking about it myself and came up with my own list. For the ARs, I think the ARX 160 is definitely outclassed by the IMR. The IMR is actually a pretty good weapon if you're on a good connection, stuff like that. But the ARX 160 is just like, it's not nearly as good as that one is. So I think the ARX definitely needs a buff, as well as the MK14. Like the MK14 is just awful, man. Like it's just like I really like semi-auto weapons, and I use them in most of the Call of Duty games, but I can't use it in this game because it's just not powerful enough. So I definitely think that one needs a damage and a range buff. Now, next up for the SMGs, ASM-1 and KF-5 are head and shoulders above the rest. ASM-1's definitely a little bit better than the KF-5, but they're both pretty good, and I don't think they need to be changed. MP11 and SN6 definitely could use some buffs. MP11's actually pretty good at close to medium range, so I don't know about that one, but the SN6 is definitely outclassed by the AS1 and the KF5. And then the SAC-3 and the AMR-9 being akimbo and being a 5-round burst, I just feel like they're kind of in their own class, and I don't know what to do with those things. For snipers, not really my area of expertise. Mors and the Atlas 20mm seem, fine to me. The Lynx is god-awful, but I doubt they, changed the damage due to the fact of it being a semi-auto. And then the NA-45, or the NA-25, whatever it's called, is a grenade sniper. It's just a weird weapon. I don't know what they're going to do with that. Shotguns, I could say that everything needs a bit of a buff, but not too much, because you don't want them to turn into the next overpowered thing. And then finally, for the heavy weapons, I don't really use them too much, but I don't really have too much of a problem with them. Like, they serve their purpose well as LMGs in a Call of Duty game, but the EPM3 is just awful. Like, it's like a downgraded MK14. I don't know why anybody would want to use that thing, so that thing definitely needs a buff, because I currently think it's the worst gun in the game. So, yeah, there you guys have it. Huge weapons patch coming to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare here sometime soon. All of the weapon classes in the game are going to be affected, and most everything they're going to be doing is buffing weapons to get up there with things like the BAL-27, the ASM-1, and the other really, really good weapons in this game, which should be pretty cool. So, yeah, as soon as this comes out, I'll let you guys know, and we'll go through and test out all the different stuff that's changed. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys later. Check out these videos. Seen yet? Peace out, guys.